Shalom, shalom. First, like to give all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Waharakah Kadash, and double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and honors to you brothers out there teaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. And what I want to talk about is slavery, because a lot of our people, they don't realize that they're still under a system of slavery, which the word slavery means servitude. We're under a system of servitude. Now, servitude in itself is not evil. All right. However, it is evil for us to be in servitude to our enemies, to the heathen, because that is not the natural order of things. In reality, these heathens are supposed to be our servants. They're supposed to serve us and our enterprises. But we're here in this world, we're serving Esau and his ultimate enterprise, his goals, right? He controls the industries. He controls the resources. We are nothing more than human resources for him to utilize in his plans. All right? As a people, we don't have no plans. All right? We're not running this thing. We don't have the choice to not work for Esau. We don't have that choice. We have to use our muscle and our brains and put it to service in Esau's economy. What does the word economy mean? Economy means house management. Well, whose house is it? When they're saying they're managing the economy, they're managing their own house. You're just a servant in that house. You're a human resource, a number, which is there for their profit, not for your profit. Which is why in every factor, they make sure that they're the ones that are the ultimate winners. You could look at the music industry, they'll always find a way to redistribute the wealth to themselves. Especially when you're talking about the elite Edomites, because it's their society. It's run for their profit, for their gain, not yours. All right, and just because we're not bond slaves, or most of us are not, doesn't mean we're not slaves. Because guess what? Even in hardcore slavery, you had certain skilled slaves that were given the opportunity to work for other masters. So you say like you were a carpenter or some form of skill, you could go and work independently for other Edomites, crackers, right? But a portion of your earnings would be due to your owner, your master, which was the plantation owner that you came from. That's the income tax. Now you don't pay income tax to your plantation. Your plantation is borrowing you from the government. You're owned by the government, so you have to pay income tax to the government. But who owns the government? The elites, and the elites redistribute the income tax to themselves through corporate welfare and all that stuff they do. It's all about enriching them. All right, so let's read this, because we need salvation, man, because we're out here looking for good jobs. And even if you're a so-called entrepreneur or you're a sole trader, you're a sole trader within his economy and not your own. You're in an economy that you don't have no say in or no control. You don't make the rules and regulations. Because you're a slave. You're a cog. Yeah? So this is Jeremiah 30, and we're going to start from verse 1. Cool. I want to get down to a point. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, Thus speaketh the Lord God of Israel, saying, Write thee all the words that I have spoken unto thee in a book. For lo, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah, saith the Lord. And that's talking about the 12 tribes of Israel. All the tribes are in captivity right now. They're servant to a higher power in the earth, which is Esau Edom. All right, Esau Edom, okay, is benefiting off the work and labor of our people. They're enriching themselves. Yeah? And I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it. The end game is we're gonna be returned to our land, where all Israelites are gonna have a possession. You're gonna have land, which means you're gonna have your own resources, and not only are we gonna receive land, right? We're going to get the fullness of everything that we're supposed to get to live in that land, i.e., you're going to have the knowledge, wisdom, or understanding of government, knowledge, wisdom, understanding of skills, how to do things properly. We're going to have human resources to work, right? Our resources, right? Slaves. We're going to have the money. We're going to have everything that you need to run your own economy. And then all other economies are going to be there in existence to supplement our economy. They're going to be within our economy because we're going to be running the whole world, just like how Esau's running the whole world right now. And all economies are feeding him at the end of the day. All right. China didn't just come up by themselves. China came up because the Edomites opened up China to the world and made China into a sweatshop. So they outsourced the labor from the west to the east so their multinational corporations could make more profits. Now, few of these heathens got niced off over it, but the majority of them heathens are over there suffering in these sweatshops. That's the truth. So these Apple executives and that can make dumb money. And these Nike executives and so on and so forth, but not the dumb niggas that's buying the Jordans. They're just going into more debt and working in McDonald's and shit. They got niggas over there buying trainers for $2,000, $3,000. How? Why are you buying a pair of fucking Nikes for like $3,000? I didn't even know this was a thing till the other day. I'm watching a video and guys are walking into the store and buying up fucking trainers for $3,000. Are you fucking? That's no wonder these you go in and working hard for money, and then you go in and basically blowing the money on something that is not worth the value, man. And Esau's laughing. It's like, yeah, I got these men working, and then I got them giving over the money that I'm giving them for stupidity, so we could get the money back easy. Wow, these are clowns, man. Anyway, it says these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. For thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling and of fear and not of peace. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child, and wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins? As a woman in travail, all faces are turned into paleness. Right? Because this is talking about that terrible day that's coming, man. That period of time where there's going to be nothing but hell on earth. Complete havoc and chaos. Yeah. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. Even the time of Jacob's trouble. So Israel's going to be all up in there. It's not going to be like it was before. In Egypt, we were separated from the plagues. No, this time Jacob going to suffer the plagues of Egypt. Right? However, but he shall be saved out of it. There's going to be an elect that's going to be ultimately delivered out of them plagues and terrible times. But a lot of our people, unlike Egypt, are going to die in Egypt, man. You understand? For it shall come to pass that in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck. Right? With these Edomites, right? These Edomites that set up, that control these corporations, that control the governments, that, you know, own vast resources, man. These dons that come together and set up companies that such a massive conglomerate like BlackRock and Vanguard, and they're just playing the game. They own the problem and the solution. You understand? These are the people we're talking about. They own the prisons and the music industry. Do you know? These dudes are playing the game. They can't lose. They own everything. They own Pepsi and Coke. They only believe in monopoly. When you really break it down, this thing is a monopoly. But to the average person, they think there's some competition. It's not really. Just like they own the Democrats, they control the Democrats and the Republicans. But to you, there's a fight. There ain't no fucking fight when it comes to the elite. The elites are running shit. Right? And things happen how they want it to happen. Right? They make plans. Micah 2:1. They work evil upon their beds. When they wake up, they perform it because it's in the power of their hand. They're not like you normal people. You Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, you do not have the power to do anything in this man's society. You only have the ability to beg and to plead. And then the worst thing about the situation is most of your movements where you think you achieved anything were backed by them. It's all co-opted because they control the media, they control what gets attention and what don't get attention. You understand? These men are really running things out here. They don't look at you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians as rivals. They look at you as a fucking chess piece, like a tool. Like how you go into a garden, you could draw for the hoe or you could draw for the spade. That's how they look at you, Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Like, they look at you as something to be used, to be utilized, to be handled. You're not a equal. They don't view you as an equal. You're a fucking worker. They can buy and sell you for cheap. For them it's cheap, and they will make you do something which is going to be detrimental to yourself and your people in the long run, and they know you will do it, and they do it. That's the power they know they have. They could get a nigga to sell crack in his neighborhood and destroy his own people, and then end up putting that same nigga in jail or killing him. It's crazy. So when they look at you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, like I said, they just see workers. They see pawns to be used as they please. Whether they want to put you on unemployment and have you just sitting there buying their products with money they gave you, buying their products. Yeah, because think about it. Yeah, let's talk right now. You got these Edomites who hear, oh, yeah, the black people are on welfare. Okay, but don't you understand that welfare benefits the elite? Where does the money for welfare come from? Well, the United States government has to borrow that money. Okay, who are they borrowing it from? They're borrowing it from the private Federal Reserve or privateers through bonds and so forth, which is mainly coming from these top level Edomites, right? All right, so straight away they're getting the government into debt. The government is giving Shaquana $200, or I don't know. Don't listen. I'm not from America, so I don't know the number, but they're giving her $200, $300, whatever, $500. It don't matter. $5,000 worth of fucking what's it called? Food stamps. When she gets that money, is she buying land and resources and then being productive for herself? No. She getting it and she buying from Nestle, she buying from Kraft, she buying from Walmart, she buying from Nike, she buying from Adidas. So that money has gone from the hand of the government into the hand of Shaniqua, into the hand of the multinational corporations, who in turn pays Shaniqua's cousin peanuts in wages so that they could take the profit for themselves. So it's a redistribution of wealth. That money them is working around, and they got you working and Shanique, everyone's doing that they're doing, but at the end of the day, the wealth and the power multiplies to them. Yeah, because think about it. The products that people buy, whose products are they? When they go buy the Samsung TV, when they go and buy, think about it. Yeah, just think about it. It's the economy is set up that the money always flows back to the elites, and in return, they get your labor to build their society, to keep it running, so they can enjoy all the finer things in life. That's how it works. Yeah? It's their world, their society. They control it. You don't control shit. You don't control the interest rates. There's nothing about this world that the people control. It's all set up by the elites. And it's always going to be in their favor. All right? They got corporate welfare. All these major corporations get tax exemptions, the grant money. It's a big joke. You know what I'm saying? That's how the things run. But anyway, right? So that I will break his yoke from off thy neck and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves on him. Because right now, these other nations are serving themselves of us. We're there for their benefit, not for our own benefit. And the proof of that is look at the condition as a whole of our people. All the work we've put in this society hasn't really benefited us, has it? All the sweat and the tears hasn't benefited us because it's been all been in the service of another. Yeah? This is the facts. Just look at the reality. Even these niggas that's getting their money, right? Because remember, the very minority of these sports stars, right? You got to look at sports as a giant fucking industry, right? And they're paying these players what you're playing, and the reason they pushing them numbers, right? Because them numbers is easy for people to grasp. Oh, he's getting a $200 million contract. Well, straight away the government's gonna take half of that contract, right? So that's going to the government and then back into the hands of the elite. Then he's gonna go and buy products. Simple. He's gonna go and buy products, and then on top of that, he is a product because they're using him to generate revenue and distract the people. You understand? No matter which way you slice it, the whole system. If the system of sports entertainment did not benefit Esau Edom, right? If it did not benefit Edomites, right? And it was just Jake that was benefiting and getting rich, you think it would exist? Come on. Be smart. Nothing exists in this world to our benefit. Now, this truth is not part of this world. This is the only thing that really exists to our benefit, is this truth. And that's why this truth is not of this world. The Lord blessed us with this truth from on high. There's nothing that's allowed to be built in this world is to our benefit. It's to their benefit. If it wasn't, it wouldn't exist. Because this is their world. They organize shit that gets built and shit that gets done. Shit that gets attention, shit that gets funded and proliferated. Sports and entertainment and music does not benefit so-called black people. It benefits Edomites way more. That's why it exists. Okay? If hip-hop wasn't making Edomites dumb money, do you think hip-hop would be popular and exist? Of course it wouldn't. Hell no. But you see these niggas earning 100 mil or whatever, and you think, yeah, so then Esau's earning 100 billion. And he gonna get that money back from them in the long run anyway, because he runs everything else. Everything that they're gonna buy, everything they're gonna pay for, is his. So he can get the money back like nothing. It's not long. He owns everything. Right? It says, but they shall serve the Lord their king. So that's why I told you servitude is not in itself bad. We're gonna serve our God. And David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed, right? Showing you this thing, it does matter about the seed. Because why would he say, save you and your seed? So it does matter about your lineage, unlike what vocab and the man will tell you. Because why is it mentioned in the seed then if it doesn't matter? I will save thee from far and thy seed from the land of their captivity. This is the land of our captivity. We're slaves, man. We're just employees, man. And we're getting taxed. And then what they do is, yeah, right? Esau likes to make you think that someone earning 100 grand, 200 grand is rich. So tax the hell out of them because that's a rich person. Meanwhile, the billionaires and the trillionaires, they know how to get away with all the tax fraud. They don't pay the amount of tax that they should. That's done for a reason, so that when you try and come up out of the working class and you break into the higher incomes, they can tax you enough to keep you down. Yeah, so like in the UK, yeah, let's say like, for instance, you're earning like you're earning your first 12,000 in the UK is tax free, which like what do you remember? And they say tax free, but remember there's something called stealth tax because you pay VAT, you pay tax on petrol, so it's tax free as in income tax free. I think you still do national insurance on there, but it's income tax free. It's not tax free because there's a whole bunch of other taxes that they do on the back end, right? But anyway, tax free. After that, up to 40 grand, I believe. Well, hold on, let me see what the tax brackets are. Alright, see there. Right, so then, so up to 50K, you're on 20%. Now, like, I could tell you this for free. If you're forget having a family. If you're a single man in London and you want to live comfortable and like have a one bedroom apartment, decent car, your Netflix, broadband, all of that, be able to go out on the weekend, go on a few holidays, and you just what you good, man. If you want to live like that in London, you need to be up to like um 40, 50K. If you got a family, you definitely need to be on 50K. Otherwise, you are struggling beyond all. Trust me, you're struggling out here. So 50K. So imagine like you're dropping this 50K now and you decide, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna go work harder, get that promotion and get myself up into the higher brackets. You're not rich yet. Remember, earning 50 grand a year, you're not rich by any means. The take home, remember, like if you're earning 50K, yeah, that means that your actual amount of money you be taking home is around 2,300 or something. In fact, hold on, let me do it. This is just to give you an example, right? Why this is BS, man. That's why we gotta get the hell out of here, man. All this salary and all this bullshit. We're just supposed to have our own thing going on, man. Fucking looking for a good job and all that shit, man. It's just bullshit. But anyway, let's say you're on 50K. You're on 50K. Let's let's assume like you probably do have student loans, you best believe, but let's say you ain't got no student loan and them thing there, right? Let's calculate. 50K is gonna bring you back monthly 3,000 3,168, right? So 3,000, and that's assuming you ain't got student loan and all them thing there, right? Straight away, your rent, if you're renting a decent apartment or whatever, it's straight away gonna be 1,200 out of that 1,300, right? Depending on where you are, it's peak for you, right? So that leaves about 2 grand, less than 2 grand to pay for everything. Then you got to pay for your car, whatever, right? So if you need to be on about 50 grand and you're cool. But then if you got a family, you can see how the problems start mounting up, depending on how much your woman earns. But this is the thing now. Check this out. It's diminishing returns because now you say, let me get that promotion and go up to earning 80 grand. Or let's say 100 grand. What you earn a month doesn't double. So let's say you're earning 100 grand. Cause we just saw what 50 grand was. Let's say you're earning what's 100 grand, yeah? So you're earning 100 grand. What's your take home? 5,587. So your take home hasn't doubled. You understand? So they're just fleecing you, and that's all designed to keep you down, man. That's all designed to just keep you down. That's why they slap that 40% when you get to 50, when you get above 50K, because they want to try and suck more out of you. And while you're trying to get a leg up, you're trying to build yourself, they're trying to break you down. It's mad. It's mad. Meanwhile, the guys earning hundreds of millions, they got all kind of ways to avoid tax and do all kind of madness. Look, you just look up your boy Mark Rich. Yeah, they're cool. They got it going on. But as soon as you start earning over 50, they start killing you. It's mad. But anyway, we need deliverance, man. We're in captivity. All right. Now, most people in London ain't earning, let me show you the average wage, average salary. Let's just say London. And remember, this is extremely skewed because you got people in London that's earning dumb money. Yeah. So the average salary in London as of mid 2023 is 52,000 per year. Right. But I could promise you this. I can tell you this for free. Right. And you ain't getting that no more. Most men have got mad loans and all that stuff, mad student loans and all kind of crazy shit. I could tell you for free that 4,382 a month is not what you're getting. Yeah, I know that for a fact. But the average person in London is not earning 52 grand, man. There's no way. There's no way. With all these men working in Primark and KFC. It's bullshit. They're nowhere near that. Most men are lucky to be on 30k in London. This is facts, man. I don't know where they get this, how they run these numbers for. But the average person walking up and down the street ain't nowhere near 52 grand a year. I can tell you that for free. I'd say in reality, you're looking at more towards 30k or something like that, which is breadline in London. All right. See there, look, the average, it says you need to be on 50 to 60k per year to be living comfortable in London. Man, listen, man, most men are not nowhere near that. I can tell you that for free. So that the average full-time salary is 37. So why is this one saying, why was that other one saying 52? This, like I said, this is all BS, man. And it's mainly Jake that's just down bad, man. All right, down bad. I'm telling you, this is bullshit. But anyway, that's why, the Lord, you got to burst them bonds, man. Yeah, but they shall serve the Lord their God and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return and shall be in rest and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. Because we're living in the society under the veiled threat of violence from Esau, Edom, and that's a fact. Because no matter which way you slice it, yeah, we have to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments that Esau, Edom prescribes in his governments. And you could say, well, what about man in Jamaica? Listen, Jamaica has to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments that is set by the multinational corporations and the governments that lord over them, or they get broke up. They can't really do their own thing. This is a fact. Yeah, we ain't doing their laws. They gotta dance to the tune of the policy makers, man. Esau is the policy maker. The man in Jamaica don't come up with no fucking policies and decide to institute them. They're given the policies that they're gonna run with. You understand? Jake, no. Says, for I am with thee, saith the Lord, to save thee. Though I make a full end of all nations whither I have scattered thee, yet will I not make a full end of thee, but I will correct thee in measure, and not leave thee altogether unpunished. For thus saith the Lord, that bruise is incurable, and that wound is grievous. Yeah, according to the flesh, we're already finished, man. Esau has liquidated us as a people. We're in such a broken, disjointed condition that there would be no way humanly possible within the realms of human understanding that we would ever overcome this man. Do you understand this? We are through to the highest degree. If it wasn't for thus saith the Lord, if it wasn't for Yahweh Shai and his sacrifice, we would literally be sucking off AI in the near future. Done out here. Yeah? Just at Esau's flipping whim. because he has the upper hand over us and we're broken to such a degree, man. We ain't got no power in this world. We ain't got no structure. We got a foul ass fucking culture. We through. The bruise is incurable. The wound is grievous. That's why people, you can't heal. There's only one who can heal it, and he ain't trying to heal it in the way of saving black people. He's just trying to deliver and elect, and we're gonna build from there. This situation that we got right here is so jacked up, man, that it's not like there's one little thing you could do to fix it. We need miracles to fix what's going on right here. We are through. Our family structure is through. We don't own no assets, right? We're completely destroyed and disjointed as a people. And Esau's running the governments, running everything. He has control over every area of life, every industry, every resource through. But thus saith the Lord, and this is where it is. This is why it's a thing of faith, because without faith, there's no way you can see us taking over this, man. It has to be faith. What army do we have to overthrow this man? What them disjointed gangs that of unruly niggas that want to sell drugs? What them niggas? Them niggas will kill each other quicker than they're so wild and disjointed. They kill each other. You know what I'm saying? It's messed up. There is none to plead thy cause that thou mayest be bound up. Thou hast no healing medicines. So there's really no way to fix our situation. We don't have a way. It's too far gone. It's like it's like some people, right? They get like terminally ill with so many things going wrong in their body. The doctor can't do nothing for you. You got heart problem, liver problem, kidney problem, you complete systemic failure. That's what our people is going through. Complete systemic failure. Everything's falling apart. The doctor at that point is just telling your family, yo, we gonna give him some fucking painkillers to make it easy, but we can't. This is too much. I ain't got no fix for this. It's grievous. It's too much. Man's got problems everywhere. His whole body's jacked up. That's us as a people. Right? There's no healing medicines. All thy lovers have forgotten thee. They seek thee not, for I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy. And that's them curses. What really destroyed us was ultimately them. Them curses are serious, man. Yo, you see them curses that, listen, this is what we do know. The Most High, he know how to bless. When the Most High bless you, it's a blessing. Yeah, it's not a joke thing. Yeah, it's a real thing. But you see, when the Most High curse you, hey, yo, see, when the Most High curse you, it's a different thing. Listen, the blessings is very simple. Hey, there's 15 verses. And the blessings are simple. Yo, the Lord put curses on us. The curses was from the 16th verse down to the 68th verse. Yeah, 16 to 68. That's like, isn't that, what's that like? Yeah, that's almost triple the verses, man. The curses were serious, man. These curses got us jacked up in every way, shape, or form. You can't just fix one thing and it fix it. It's mad. It addressed everything. We broken down on every level, man. Fucked up. Excuse my speech, but we jacked up on every level. There ain't no just one fix. That's why you see these men on there crying, oh, the black woman. Like, okay, yeah, but even if you was to fix the black woman, that's just one thing that's wrong with her. It's like there's no fixing. Like if you, the situation we're in is so jacked up, yeah, that's why it's gonna take miracles, man. A massive reset and a massive culling and miracle transformation, because we're just so jacked up, man. If everybody, you got everyone's got an idea of how they're gonna fix things, but they can't. It's too jacked up. It's the systemic ruin is too much. The only thing that can fix it at this moment in time is divine intervention, because it was divine interventions that brought us down this low. This right here is different. The level we've been broken down to is different, man. It's mad. It's crazy. Just go on World Star Hip Hop. We've been broken down to a crazy level, man. That's what I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to tell you, the most I know how to put a curse on a man that will just leave a man out there. And that's what we are. We're just out there looking crazy and crazier and crazier. Yo, it's mad. Yeah? I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy, with the chastisement of a cruel one, for the multitude of thine iniquity, because thy sins were increased. So because we sinned against the Most High, he put them curses on us, man. And them curses are serious business. It weren't no little thing. This listen, in the islands, there's two form of discipline. Well, we ain't gonna get to but I'm saying if you're just talking about whippings, yeah, you can get the belt or you can get the bull bud. Let me show you the bull bud. See it there? The bull bud. Yes, it's a stretched bull penis, yeah? Yo, the stinger. Listen, you get hit with that, you pray for a belt. You don't ever let your parents draw for the bull bud, because you will pray for the belt. You will make a belt and say, use that, please. Don't use the bull bud. The bull bud is a serious correction, yeah? That's what we got. We got the bull bud. Serious correction. Just mash us up proper. Yeah, man, it's serious, these curses, man. All right? It says, for the multitude of thine iniquity, because thy sins were increased, why criest thou for thine affliction? Thy sorrow is incurable for the multitude of thine iniquities. All this sin. And that's it. And the worst thing, like, while we're under the curses, we're sinning. So it's just, man. It says, because thy sins were increased, I have done these things unto thee. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured. So all these other nations that while we've been cursed, they've been having a good time being agents of that curse. Listen, they gonna get jacked up. They gonna taste the curses too. Right? And they ain't gonna taste the curses because they broke the covenant of the Lord. They're gonna taste the curses because the Bible says, cursed be he that curseth thee, and blessed be he that blesseth thee. You put your hands on the children of Israel, that in itself brings that curse back onto you. But you didn't know that. Well, it's a natural law. Don't put your hands on Israelites, man. It's gonna come back to you, man, 1,000 times. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. Because our people are preyed upon, because right now our people are dumb, poor, right, and downtrodden. And when you're in a weak state like that, it's easy to manipulate and control a people like that. And that's what you see every day. Right? When you need a job, it's easy for a man to manipulate. When you need money bad, it's easy to be manipulated by money because you need it. When you don't need money, a man can't manipulate you. When you don't need a job, a man can't manipulate you. There's a movie you can go watch, right? What's it called? Right, this is the movie here. It's called The Rundown, yeah? I think there's another name for it as well, with Dwayne The Rock Johnson, yeah? Now, if you watch this film, basically, Esau owns a gold mine down in Mexico somewhere or some shit like that, right? And basically, you got this woman here and this white boy on the right. They're hunting down some long-lost artifact that's basically priceless, yeah? And so throughout the whole film, the Edomites trying to stop them from getting this artifact. And then, so the one guy that was working for the Edomite, because these Jake are down there in the mines picking gold for this guy and getting paid peanuts for the gold,
right? So obviously, so he can make the profit of the gold, the most profit he can make. He said, listen, if these guys get the artifact and they sell the artifact and they get the money from the artifact, who's going to work in the mine? See, because when you got the money and you don't need the money, you can negotiate. You have leverage. When a man's desperate, like for instance, yeah, let's say a man, yeah, Esau loves when a man goes bankrupt. When them Jake go bankrupt, yo, it's a fire sale. Who do you think is the first to know? And they call up the agent, and then they're like, yeah, okay, don't worry, I'll buy his house for this, that, and the other. Now the Jake might have bought the house the house might be worth 200 million. Esau will give him 50 million for it, maybe 20 million over the counter. He'll say, listen, I'll give that to you cash. Is he gonna take that? Yes, because he needs the money. He's desperate. He ain't got the leverage. Now, if you got the money, you ain't gonna sell for a low price. When you're poor or you're in debt, you're desperate. A man can offer you below minimum wage and you take it because you need the money. But when you got money already, you ain't gonna work for nobody for no peanuts. You're gonna say, listen, you give me what I want, or fuck it, go find someone else, because I got options. Poor people don't have options. Poor people got problems. That's what they got, that they need they're desperate to solve, so they can open up poisonous factories in your neighborhood, and because you need the jobs, you're not going to protest that factory even though it's poisoning you and your children, which is why it's a fact that all highly polluting industries are built in poor neighborhoods, because rich people don't need the jobs, so they're going to be like, you ain't building that shit near me, so you go and build it near the niggas. And then, yeah, the niggas ain't gonna complain because the nigga needs that job that fan is gonna provide. He need the job, so he's fuck the health of himself and the kids. He need the job. All right, I need a job. All right, there's actually I think a Motown song called "I Got a Job," and then I think there's one called "I Need a Job" too. You just need work. Jacob desperate, man. Yeah, so that's we're a prey, man, because of that, because of our situation. That's why these athletes and that, Esau can one athlete I heard, watching Cameron and them, man, a young guy coming up, them man offered him 400K for 15% of his future NFL earnings for the rest of his life. And the nigga signed it. Why? Why did he sign that? He signed it because he needed the 400K. And he was young and dumb. Now, if his family already had money, do you think he would have took 400K for 15% of his future potential earnings? Hell no. He'd be like, I don't need your 400K. You talking about? But you could throw 400K in the face of a youth like that because the nigga coming from nothing, he poor. So you could prey upon him. And that's how it goes. You could buy a nigga cheap because he poor already. Yeah? You can't go do that to no rich Edomite. They're like, fuck your 400K, you stupid. Don't mean nothing to me. Anyway, it says, for I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord, because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents. Right, so we're no longer going to be like searching for employment and all this shit. It's going to be done. And have mercy on his dwelling places, and the city shall be builded upon her own heap. And we're going to build our city. We're going to do the building plans. It's going to be built how we want it. The streets are going to be run how we want it to be run. And we're going to set the rules, laws, and regulations, man. And nobody else. That's sovereignty. Yeah? It's going to be run for us and by us. Yeah? This society isn't run for us and by us, man. It's simple. And the palace shall remain after the manner thereof. And out of them shall proceed thanksgiving and the voice of them that make merry. And I'll multiply them, and they shall not be few. I will also glorify them, and they shall not be small. Okay? So, yeah, the point is, man, oh, shit. I broke that. Damn. This thing's always breaking, man. Yeah, the point is, man, that, You need to understand that a wise man would know that we're still in captivity, man. Right? If you're paying tax, following these man's rules and regulations, and you need to get a job or service him, then yeah, you're a slave, man, and that fits us all. All right. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.